Alright, so, here we are. I figured I'd make a video about this because this is kind of a big thing. Sorry about my voice, I'm a little sick right now. But, I have a total of 58 discs right here. Not necessarily all of them are games, but, I think like 52 of them are, prototypes for the game, SpongeBob SuperSponge on PlayStation 1. And, all of these discs came from Climax Studios. They were cleaning out their warehouses, and somebody, I guess, went dumpster diving or something and got all these. And basically, I acquired them. Lemur worked all that out, and I dumped all of the prototypes. And a little surprise, you can actually go in the description and you can download every single one of the prototypes in this collection. Every single one of them. I've dumped them all. You can get them all. And play along or do whatever you want, but I'm just going to be diving into just totally random ones because it's fun, and I honestly don't know what to expect from this. So they do work on my PlayStation 3 on Multiman. I have to use because they don't boot by default, but I can just boot them straight off the disc, which is pretty cool. So I figured I'd pop in the earliest build. This is from May 2nd, 2001. And let's pop right into things here. As you can see, this was before they actually added legal screens. I don't know how loud this is going to be, so I might need to like take a listen and adjust the volume real quick, because I'm doing this kind of on the spot, unscripted. So I'm just going to talk for a couple seconds here and just see how I sound, and I'm going to come over here and listen. I don't think it sounds good. Okay, so that's better, I think. So anyway, this is the game. This is again the earliest one out of the collection. Although the game did start development way before this version. This is just the earliest one that I happen to have available. So there's a few things different about this, I guess. One of which is the health bar, which there isn't one in the final game. In the final game, it's kind of like Sonic rules. When you collect the collectibles and you get hit, it makes you drop them on the ground, and then you have to collect them again if you want to take another hit. But in this version, it's like a health bar, so you can only get hit a few times. Another thing that's different about this is the jellyfish actually sting you and hurt you, which is weird because they're like power-ups basically in the full game, so that's odd. And another thing is that in the full game you actually start like over here is where you're supposed to start, and then you go this way, but I guess they decided, okay, well, you start over here. And Squidward's very, very tiny. He's also a 3D model. I'm gonna turn on invincibility just for the sake of, yeah, okay. Squidward's very tiny, and if you press up, it gives you some test dialogue, I guess. This is not necessarily. Hold on there, little square dude. If you want to defend yourself, you gotta use this. Does that make sense? And then something that they didn't end up using was like boxes that you could say yes or no to, which is pretty cool, but I guess they just took them out because there's no purpose. RPG style boxes, I guess. Did that make sense? Yes, it did. And then we can go on our merry way. Another thing you get in this version is you always have the karate glove, which is actually, I think, is a better way of doing it. Because in the final game you have literally no attack aside from like the net in the first level. But yeah, in here you collect the jellyfish. It's pretty difficult because it's fucking broken. Triangle enables collision detection, I guess. So you can see where all the collision is, which is pretty neat. If you crouch down on the ground, the animation's broken, actually, so it's like it it sticks on the wrong frame. You can't look up, or you can look up, but there's no animation for it. If you see on the side, there's some rendering issues with the ground tiles. And I guess spatulas are just totally useless in this version. I think if you hold L1, you go into no clip mode. Yeah, you go into no clip. Not sure what just happened with the audio there, but we'll continue on anyway. This is actually pretty annoying. Like, very annoying. I'm gonna reset the game real quick, because it doesn't really take that long to boot back up. Now, I have all these, like 52 of these, but I'm not going to be playing all of them. So you can discover them for yourself, see if you find anything funny in them, anything out of the ordinary. But I'm just going to be playing the early ones. I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to play the E3 build, which is equally as good. That's all I'm going to be doing for now. Yeah, we're back into this. There's some audio issues with the audio engine in this. I don't know why, but like sometimes if the game is overloaded with things, it will just stop the audio engine altogether, and then eventually the game will crash. So, yeah, I'm just gonna avoid that. These guys take like 8 hits. Oh yeah, if you hold select and move the D-pad, you get to see like the VRAM, which is pretty cool. You get to see all like the tile sets and all that. Not sure what purpose that serves, but whatever the developers wanted, I guess. R2 skips the level, but I'm not going to do that because I'm going to be like exploring for a little while. Because again, I haven't really played this too much. I've just seen like the basic stuff, like what I just told you. I haven't actually like looked at the levels in detail. I know that there's tons and tons of differences though. Yeah, you know, basic stuff, not really anything too out of the ordinary here. But yeah, another thing, in this version there's food, and if you collect food, I don't know which sprite is which, but one of them regains 25 health, one of them does 50, one of them does 75. But they were cut because there's no health system in the game. And I guess that's the end of the level. In the tree dome, there's no Sandy. And actually, that's going to be a pretty big surprise when I go into the E3 build, because there's a beautiful, beautiful model of Sandy in the E3 build. But I'll get to that later. Spatulas, whatever. I'm not sure what that jumping noise is. It's like a grunt. These branches just do not work. I don't know how you get them to work, but I just know how. Because they're useless, pretty much. Like, I have no clue how they... Sometimes they work, like, once in a great while. The little tubs of water don't work because there's no tree dome mechanics yet implemented. I think this section is a lot longer in this version than it is in the full game. I'm getting some beautiful FPS here because there's like nothing on screen. The background's kind of fucked up. Yeah, this level's really unfinished and weird. Yeah, I don't even... I think it's more fixed in the E3 build, but whatever. I keep saying E3 build, but it's actually titled pre-E3, so it's like before E3 came like around. Those clams look pretty beautiful. And you can't step on them either. Not really too much going on here. Fish hook. Without anything special on it, I guess. Barely even looks like a fish hook. This one works. They're just floating. I don't think you're supposed to be able to just walk on these like this. Oh, actually, no, they're dangerous. I just have invisibility. Extra life, I guess, even though you don't have any lives at all. You can't actually even die, so I don't know if that serves. This level's really laggy. Floating building. Pretty sure the jellyfish are not 3D in the whole game, which is, I guess, neat to note. You know, pretty uninteresting, honestly. I don't really see too much going on in this level that's, you know, majorly... Like, I mean, aside from the fact that there's enemies all over the goddamn place that don't work, but... I think I killed it, I don't know. The controls in this are all screwed up. Like, X is attack, square is jump, triangle is enable collision, and then circle is nothing. The butt bounce, you gotta jump and then press down on the D-pad. It's like weird. To all game devs who make the jump button not X, I hate you. I'm just gonna put that out there. There's also no boss battle. I hate this thing, it's disgusting. I don't know how to de-equip it, so I'm just gonna go into no-clip mode. I don't know what that little doohickey thing is right there, but there it is. We're entering the dark depths of the annoying sound realm. Oh, it's better. These things are broken as hell. I don't know what's going on there. That's really annoying. I'm just gonna skip this. I don't even know if I can stop that music from bugging out. If not, I'll probably just switch out the disc and you can discover the rest of the game for yourself if you want. Yeah, it's wigging out. Well, that's a shame. Well, I'm gonna pop in the E3 build because that's pretty interesting. And probably a little less buggy. So the E3 build, I have no idea when it's dated. I think it's also in May at some point. But again, not too sure. Reset game, yes. Yeah, and then this one's a pre-E3 build. No idea what the date is, no legal screen still. It's probably like a couple weeks after the one I just showed you. This wasn't actually shown at E3. I think the one that was actually shown at E3, if it was even shown at E3, I don't know. But the one that I do have that is labeled E3 that was probably actually shown there is, it's like, I can't hear myself think over this music. I think it was like, it's unfinished because it has like temp dialogue and like this debug info on the screen, and it's just like, it's a mess. So I don't know. if it was actually shown off at E3, or if it was like they were thinking about it, or I don't know. But anyway, here's this. Weird controls still. His sprite looks nicer when he's idling, which is nice. When he goes down, he doesn't it doesn't like get stuck on the wrong sprite. I can no clip. Don't want to wig out the music there. So yeah, Squidward's is right size, but he only has 2 legs for some reason. And it has temp dialogue.
Hi Squidward, ready for another great day, friend? Today's Sunday, SpongeBob. Forget the Krusty Krab. Hey moron, why don't you go take your net and get replace somebody else's time?
So at this point they had the dialogue engine a little bit more nailed down. Enemies are one-hit kills now. Gonna turn on invincibility just for the sake of the video. This isn't too playable anyway. There's still no counter for the spatulas in the level. There's nothing that rewards you for collecting them all. The jellyfish are I don't know what that little effect under them is, but yeah, that's cool. You actually can stand on top of them now. I guess I could demonstrate the health thing right here. If you collected it, regains your health a certain amount. I think that one might have been 50 or 75. Yeah, what you'd expect here. All right, now you guys are in for something on the next level. This one's beautiful. This is a beautiful one right here. Look at that! Look at that Sandy model. Look at her arms and her eyes and her everything. Just look at it. Looks so terrible.
SpongeBob, you silly old sponge. Try using your helmet.
Can you kill the butterflies? Probably not. Oh, you can. Okay. Whatever. That's cool, I guess. No reward over there. There's actually things you have to dodge now. If you collect an extra life, it like... Oh, wait, that's the wrong build. Never mind. There was one build I had played where if you collected an extra life, it went above your head and it like blew up. And it was like really funny, but I guess that wasn't this one. You know, what you'd expect from this level, not really too much. Background's still broken here, broken as all hell. But they fixed the camera moving from the side. That's, you know, progress, I guess. He's dead. But I can still fly around. And, you know, not too much else to say about this. I mean, it's just like a mediocre game. That's all it is. It's just interesting to me, I think. It's interesting to me and, like, maybe one other person. I just figured I'd make a video on it because, like, why not? Those clams are definitely something. If you do select, you can still move the VRAM all around and look at the sprites and shit. Cool stuff. May as well skip a couple levels just to show you guys around, I guess. It takes a little while for it to load, so... Patrick's in one of these levels and he looks really stupid and funny. Matter of fact, no, which level is in there. I probably mentioned this already, but the little debug notification. Oh, there he. That kills me every time I see him. It's just like he's so dumb and he's tiny. What does he have to say?
Hey SpongeBob, I got an extra balloon for my birthday. Want it? Ooh, you're floating away. Hey, where'd my balloon go? SpongeBob?
If you want to hear that without the sound effects, just download the game. Infinite falling, I guess. I haven't actually looked at every level in the game, so you may as well just download the game yourself and find out, because I'm not going to be doing that in this video. I'm probably going to cut it off here, actually. Actually, I may as well show you the menu, which exists but doesn't take you to it at the beginning of the game for some reason.
Are you ready, kids?
It plays the SpongeBob intro, and then it actually uses the music from the show on the title screen, which is really weird because in the final game it doesn't. It uses like a weird tune. And the background's different too. And what's weird about this is the options music uses a different sound font too. Like for the lead instrument, it's like a flute. Now, me and my friends have come up with a theory that they couldn't use, because this is obviously sampled from the end of the SpongeBob intro when he uses his like nose as a flute. What we think is that they didn't have the rights to use the theme song from the show, or they didn't have the money to license the song from the show, so they couldn't use it, even though it's an official game. So they just didn't use the theme anywhere, and they took out all references to it. And what's weird is the credits music has the theme song in it too. It has like the SpongeBob theme like mixed in with it. I'll play it, I guess, if it'll play. No, I guess not. This was like before they actually added credits. But yeah, if you listen to my OST upload on my main channel, it's there. You can hear it. But anyway, that's about it for this game. I mean, not really too much to say about it. This is actually pretty creepy because there's no music and it's like awkward. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna cut this video off now because I don't really have much else to say about it. If you want to check out the games, go into the description, check out the link. Every single one of the prototypes is there. Make a video about it. Share the link. Send it to your friends. Do whatever you want with it. Make it known, I guess, because it's interesting, kinda.